Don't let perfection be the enemy of good enough, but do not let good enough be the enemy of sleep. Oh my Lord, well I know. I have been up since yesterday because I talk so much and I had to go through everything to get the best out of the vlog. It's ended up being 7 minutes and 38 seconds. I doubt they'll all be as long, mostly because I just don't have the time to do that. So between editing and exporting and uploading, it was just like a quarter of a day's time, which is the sleeping part gone. So it's live, it lives. If you're watching it, if you watched it, thank you very much. Share it, tweet it, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, whatever you're on. Today, let's do it. So I've had a life-giving nap and shower, and I'm ready to go again. This is such a Casey shot. I should do it like this. Throw my jacket on the floor. And now we move on to the usual stuff. It is 14:26, 2:26 in the afternoon on an absolutely gorgeous day. It's this kind of weather that makes me want to play a summer festival. Let's work on that today. Oh, it hurts, but you have to stay inside and do this. So here we go. We have a list of people to email. I have allowed myself 1 hour. Typically when I'm doing anything that I have a lot of tasks to do, I will do a rough list like this kind of thing here that I can barely understand. If I don't have success with a couple of emails, I'll hit him up on Twitter, like Dan Hagerty on 2FM. I decided I would just ask the question to him, and then, you know, next thing, Flesh Plus Skin and Bone is being played on his show on 2FM. Sunshine break. Always be interacting with the bands that you're friends with and the bands that you like, or the bands that you want to play with, you know. I'm playing this gig with Otherkin on the 8th of April in Whelan's. I saw them and just thought they were awesome. Got in touch with them towards the start of the year and just said, look, if you're ever doing gigs around Ireland and you want a support act, then they posted about their gig in Whelan's, and I sent them a message straight away and said, look, I'd love to do the support. Boom, like that, we're doing the gig. I'm also doing the gig with Fan Club. We were doing our Whelan's gig, came across this band Fan Club and their song Bullet Head, and I was like, what the fuck is this? This is amazing. And sent them an email on the off chance, and they're like, yeah, we're available, love to do it. And they're just the coolest guys ever, and we had a great time. And they're playing that gig as well. And you know, all of a sudden, out of just some reaching out, you have two bands who are on the up, and that's where I want to go. You want your name to be surrounded by the people who are on the way up, you know. Don't stand back and kind of, you know, go, oh, they're doing so well, they wouldn't, you know. Get in there, get stuck in. That's how you move, that's how you move up. Obviously the music has to be fucking great as well. So these first few emails are to people in Tower Records. I'm trying to link up with Record Store Day. We're going to try and do a limited edition run of an EP, I think. Again, saying stuff and doing it. When you're sending emails, always be courteous and just sound. You know, don't apologize. Never apologize for emailing someone. You know, never say, and I've done it before in the past where I would email, you know, sorry to be bothering you, you know, I know you must get a million emails a day and blah, you know. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else is going to believe in you. You know, ask and you shall receive. So this next email to Tower Records is the person who deals with in-store events. You know, around Record Store Day, with it being such a big event, I would imagine that there's something in place already. But that doesn't mean you don't send the email, because a lot of the stuff that I have got for myself usually comes out of asking to do something else. If you can just sort of sell yourself enough in that initial email, then, you know, the next thing that comes up, we need a guy to do this. Wolff, let's get Wolff on board. You have to ask the question. Don't be afraid to ask the question, because all that can happen is someone will say no, and then you learn from that, or you get an opportunity elsewhere. Something's going to happen from doing it. The only Shakespeare quote I ever remember from school is nothing will come from nothing. That's from King Lear, and it's so true. If you don't do something, nothing will happen. So do something, and then when you get stuff done, take that shit off. You're probably getting glare from that, but you're, you know, whatever. Always make sure when you're doing an email where you're using a similar template, if you have a name that is specific to one person, make sure you fucking change it, because that's when you start looking like a real idiot, which I've done a few times, and it really is the most cringeworthy thing in the world. Webmail is down for fuck's sake. There's few things more frustrating in the world than when you are like in the zone and being productive and proactive and professional and some other alliterative P words, and just someone else or something else, because I guess there's nothing you could do. Yay! It's working again. And that is all the emails done. Ever. All of the emails ever needed to be done are all done. It took more than an hour, admittedly, but we did have some technical problems. Today's one of those days where you just gotta suck it up and send the emails. So just off the phone with Darren Nolan, and we are going to finish mixing Freak Like Me on Friday. That's the next single. It's gonna be fucking amazing. That's all you get. This Saturday in the Wexford Arts Centre, Three Sisters 2020 bid brings the sounds of the Southeast to Wexford. Rarely Seen Above Ground, Susan O'Neill, Wolff, 8 o'clock, €15 for a ticket. I'd highly recommend coming in. Standing gig, it's going to be amazing.